Hey guys, it's Aubrey
and Tara, and welcome back to our channel.
Today we're making cheesy garlic and herb braided rolls. Thanksgiving is only 12 days away. It's crazy.
And this recipe is perfect for Thanksgiving or even Christmas.
On the holidays, dinner rolls are a must-have, and if you want to change it up a bit, make these. They're just so much better, and they're really fun because you get to braid it up, and they only take 10 minutes to bake. Like, what more could you ask for?
We are so excited, so without further ado, let's get started.
In the bowl of a stand mixer, whisk together 3/4 cups of warm milk, 2 tablespoons of white sugar, but you can also replace that with 2 tablespoons of honey, and 2 1/4 teaspoons or 1 packet of active dry yeast. Make sure that's not instant yeast. Let that rise for 10 minutes until foamy. Once the yeast is risen, crack in 3 room temperature eggs, along with 3 1/2 cups of all-purpose flour, and 1 teaspoon of salt. Beat that on medium speed with a dough hook for about 5 minutes. If the dough is too sticky, add a bit more flour at a time. And we ended up adding about a tablespoon of flour. So this is what your dough should look like. It should be smooth, elastic, and soft. Cover the bowl with saran wrap and let it rise for about 1 hour at room temperature. While the dough is rising, mix together 1 teaspoon of dried parsley, 1 teaspoon of dried thyme, 1 teaspoon of dry rubbed sage, 1 teaspoon of dried oregano, and 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. You can also just use 1 tablespoon of Italian seasoning and mix that with 1 teaspoon of garlic powder if you don't want to add all of the herbs individually. In a large bowl, add in 2 cups of shredded mozzarella cheese and make sure to get all of it in there, 2 cups of shredded cheddar cheese, 1/4 cup of grated parmesan cheese, and the herb mixture that we just made earlier. And give that a quick toss with clean hands. Set aside and save for later. And we highly recommend that you just buy a block of cheese and grate it at home rather than getting the pre-shredded cheese because it makes a big difference. When the dough is finished rising and doubled in size, punch it with your fist and transfer it to a clean floured surface. Roll the dough out to a rectangle that measures about 20 by 12 inches. Once the dough has been rolled out, sprinkle on the cheese herb mixture and gently press it into the dough. You can use either your hands or a rolling pin. Now fold the rectangle into thirds horizontally. Cut it into 20 even strips with a pizza cutter. To braid each strip, gently press it down with your fingers, then cut the strip lengthwise into 3 pieces, leaving it attached to the top. Then start braiding, and once you get to the end, pinch the ends together. Stretch it out a bit and flip it onto the other side. Roll it up and pinch it together so it won't fall apart at the end. Once they've all been shaped, cover and let them rest for 15 minutes. Bake in a preheated oven at 350 degrees for 10 to 12 minutes or until golden brown and the cheese is bubbly. Let cool a few minutes before serving. And here's a little clip of what they look like inside.
It's now time for the taste test, which is our favorite part. We will see you guys next week.
Bye!